This is Mercedes built the future, then killed it. It's 1969. The afternoon sun beats down on the desolate Daimler proving ground, shimmering off the tarmac. Josef Müller, Mercedes-Benz's chief engineer, kneels beside the impossibly sleek, vivid orange C111 prototype. Its wedge-like form, lower and wider than any production car, seems to defy the very laws of physics. A vision of tomorrow materialized today. He runs a gloved hand along its sculpted fiberglass shell, the future molded in cutting-edge synthetic resin and gleaming metal. Every aerodynamic line whispers of speed yet to be unleashed, of boundaries yet to be shattered. Inside, the groundbreaking three-rotor Wankel engine idles with an almost silent alien hum. A low guttural thrum that is a sound of something truly new, a whispered challenge to piston power. This is Mercedes building the future, a testament to relentless innovation and daring ambition, promising speeds north of 200 miles per hour. This engineering marvel, a secret for so long, is poised to rewrite automotive history, challenging conventional wisdom and setting new benchmarks for performance. Yet, in this solitary moment of quiet triumph and profound anticipation, the world remains utterly oblivious. At the time, few grasped the sheer audacious genius of Josef Müller's project. Or the world, the story of Mercedes' revolutionary C111 begins. Not with a roar, but with a quiet strategic handshake in 1961, deep within the venerable halls of Daimler-Benz AG in Stuttgart. The company, known for its powerful traditional piston engines, secured a license from NSU for an engine concept deemed radical, the Wankel rotary. Josef Müller, a brilliant and often audacious engineer, was then a rising star in experimental engine development. He saw past the Wankel's rough edges, envisioning a future where its compact power could unlock entirely new possibilities for performance. That year, in a sterile lab bay humming with the low thrum of test equipment, Müller first laid hands on an early Wankel unit. It was smaller, lighter than any conventional engine of its output, a marvel of simplicity in motion. He turned the eccentric shaft, felt the smooth triangular rotor inside its epitrochoidal housing. It was a contraption of stark, beautiful efficiency, humming with untapped potential. For Müller, this wasn't just a new engine, it was a silent promise of speed, waiting to be unleashed. "This changes everything," he's said to have murmured, the quiet hum of the Wankel filling the space. By the late 1960s, the Wankel dream had found a champion in Rudolf Uhlenhaut, Mercedes' legendary head of passenger car development and a man who understood pushing limits. Under Uhlenhaut's formidable shadow, Josef Müller and his team were given an extraordinary task: develop a mid-engine experimental vehicle, codenamed C101. Müller, fresh from proving the Wankel's capabilities in more mundane testbeds, was now trusted with something truly audacious. He assembled a small dedicated team in a secretive corner of the Sindelfingen plant. Their workshop hummed with a different kind of energy. They were sketching radical aerodynamic shapes, experimenting with lightweight materials like fiberglass, and meticulously packaging the compact Wankel behind the driver. Müller was often found bent over blueprints late into the night, arguing with designers over a fraction of an inch, convinced that every detail contributed to the car's fundamental purpose. Their first tangible success wasn't a production car, but a functional, mid-engined rolling chassis that hinted at raw, unbridled performance. They had built the foundation, and the world was about to take notice. The journey wasn't without its internal turbulence. Even as the C101 began to take shape, Mercedes' conservative management wrestled with the Wankel engine's inherent eccentricities. Early prototypes burned oil, consumed fuel with an alarming thirst, and presented complex sealing challenges for longevity. In one particularly tense meeting in early 1968, a senior executive, his face etched with doubt, pointed to a projected fuel economy chart. "This engine," he declared, "will be a technical marvel, yes, but it is an economic albatross." Müller felt the weight of those words. The fear was real. Launching a revolutionary engine with known efficiency drawbacks could tarnish Mercedes' reputation for bulletproof reliability. The team was told to continue research, but the path to production seemed to narrow with every gallon of fuel consumed in testing. Müller and Uhlenhaut, however, refused to abandon their vision. They doubled down on improving fuel mapping and material science, determined to mitigate the Wankel's weaknesses, even if it meant defying internal pessimism. The C101 would evolve, driven by a stubborn belief in its potential. In 19th, the C111, for all its groundbreaking technology and breathtaking design, was indeed a future that Mercedes built with their own hands. A future of rotary power, advanced aerodynamics, and unprecedented safety. It was a bold declaration of intent, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible for a road-going car. But that specific vision of the future, with its complex Wankel heart, proved too volatile for the tumultuous 1970s. The dream of a Mercedes supercar powered by a rotary engine, unburdened by conventional piston limitations, was undeniably killed. It wasn't through a lack of innovation or sheer engineering might, but by the harsh realities of escalating emissions regulations, the inherent challenges of Wankel fuel efficiency, and the crippling impact of a global energy crisis. Mercedes, ever pragmatic, made the difficult choice to abandon that specific path, effectively ending its immediate commercial prospects. Yet to say it was all killed would be to miss the C111's enduring impact. This wasn't merely a failed experiment, it was a living laboratory whose lessons permeated deep into Mercedes' engineering philosophy. Its radical aerodynamic principles laid the groundwork for countless future production models, making cars faster and more efficient. Its pioneering safety research, from integrated crumple zones to advanced anti-lock braking systems, became standard features, fundamentally changing automotive safety and saving countless lives across the world. The very idea of a mid-engine Mercedes, once an audacious concept confined to this experimental platform, continued to simmer within the company's DNA, influencing later high-performance divisions and special projects. While the C111 itself never graced showrooms, its spirit lives on. Its innovations woven into the fabric of automotive history, a ghost in the machine of every innovative Mercedes that followed. A poignant testament to engineering brilliance, the C111 remains a symbol of unfulfilled potential, forever influencing Mercedes' design language and reminding us of the cost of innovation. If this deep dive into one of Mercedes' most fascinating lost chapters resonated with you, if the C111's story of ambition and inevitable compromise spoke to the innovator in you, hitting the like button truly makes a difference. It signals to YouTube that stories like this, stories of profound engineering, bold decisions, and the vehicles that shaped our world, are worth sharing with a wider audience, ensuring we can keep unearthing these forgotten narratives for everyone who appreciates them. Subscribe now to join our community and never miss another journey into the stories of automotive legends and the brilliant minds behind them, with a new chapter arriving every week.